Are you pulling on the new banner? Let me know in the comments if you're pulling on this one or waiting till the next one. So we have 2 new outfits and 2 new weapons for Cloud and Sephiroth. The outfits I think look really good. Like they're like probably my favorite outfits so far in the game. And the weapons that match them are pretty cool looking as well. However, I don't think they're great. But in this video, I want to go over whether you should be pumping your gems or crystals into the banner, or if you should just be waiting and then skipping out on these. But should you be pumping your crystals into this banner? Well, I don't really think so. There's one reason is because if you wait until the next banner, these weapons will be part of the pity system. So you don't have to pull from them and waste your crystals. However, if you do want the outfits, you do have to waste your crystals, and a lot of them. You need at least 24 stamps here to get Sephiroth's outfit. And if you have my luck that I'm having currently, you will need to pull 24 times. So 24 times 3,000 that's the amount of gems you're going to need at the very least. Looking like it for me, because I have pulled 6 times and I've gotten 1 stamp each time. Personally, I'm going for the outfits because they look sick. They're not the best, but they do look really cool, especially Sephiroth's. But let's go over the weapons and whether or not you should skip or pull for them. To begin with, we have Cloud's Bandage Sword. This weapon is primarily a magic attack, which is a bit of an issue because most people seem to use Cloud as a physical attacker. But this weapon's C ability is magic defense is increased mid all allies for 10 seconds. Its R abilities is HP and boost ice resist, which increases your survivability and stuff like that and helps. Its special materia is attack boost, buff debuff extension for 20%, and then boost ice for 30%. Where this weapon shines, however, is part of its C ability. It has a magic heal cast for 4% of its potency for all allies. So this weapon is kind of like, it kind of makes Cloud a healer. Pretty close up there with Aerith and Matt. However, for this weapon to work properly, you're going to need to have the crystal sword with it. So we come over here, we look at the weapons, we go to Cloud's crystal sword. You want to have this, at least gold. This will give you a magic heal cast for 50% of potency to all allies. So this is essentially the fairy tale for Cloud. You pair this with the bandage sword and it'll boost up your healing and make Cloud your healer. But it's not as good as Aerith's fairy tale or Matt's prime number, I believe. They both have 53% healing potency to all allies. So it's still not great. I don't think it's worth pulling or wasting your crystals for this, because you already have Aerith that is your primary healer, or Matt, who is also your primary healer that does 3% more. And many people have Cloud already built as a physical DPS, and this weapon is magic based. So should you skip? So with that being said, should you skip the bandage sword? Yes, I'm gonna say yes, skip it. If you must have it, wait till the next banner and get it on the pity pool. Real quick, however, also, if you're able to get the bandage coat that pairs with the bandage sword, it will boost your healing for 10 points and your HP for 10. So that pairs pretty well with the sword as well. So it'll help increase your survivability. And then we have Sephiroth's sword, Dark Heavens. This weapon's actually kind of good because it has Gale Strike that at base deals 440% physical wind damage to a single enemy. It boosts physical attack by 24 points and has a boost wind potency of 9 points. And if you're able to get the 24 stamps and get the Dark Harbinger outfit, this pairs very well with the Dark Harbinger because it increases your wind ability damage for 20%. We'll go into more on this in a minute because this is a bit of an issue here, but this obviously does pair well with the weapon. There is one massive issue with this sword, and it's that it does physical primary damage. Sephiroth is a magic user, so again, just like with Cloud, they're reversed for some reason. Many people have Sephiroth built as a magic DPS attacker. This is Sephiroth's only wind weapon at the moment, and the boss for this event is very weak to wind damage. But there are other options for wind elements for people to use. So should you skip this weapon? Yes, because you kind of need a lot for this weapon to work properly and efficiently, I think. For example, you'll need this weapon, the Dark Heavens sword, paired with Glaireid weapon with the outfit that you get for this event to really like make things work properly, in my opinion. So this weapon boosts physical attack at base 24 points. You'll need to get the Glaireid. It also boosts physical attack. It has an R ability, boost physical attack. Does physical non-elemental damage to all enemies, so it is an AoE attack. We need those 2 weapons paired with Sephiroth's outfit here, the Dark Harbinger for the boost HP, and then the Wind Mastery for the wind ability on the sword. As mentioned previously, the issue with this outfit is that it only does 20% bonus wind ability damage, where his other outfit does 35%. So the Edge Wings training garb, Frostblade Arcanum, it increases your ice ability damage for 35%. This paired on Sephiroth with Shiva, with any of his other ice attacks and stuff like that, he still works best as an ice magic attacker. There's no current, we don't have Garuda or nothing like that, so there's no current wind summon to pair with Sephiroth, if that makes sense. So for Sephiroth to shine properly as the Dark Harbinger or Dark Heavens or whatever, you're going to need to have a little bit of setup. I think most people have him already built as a magic ice user. I would personally just keep him that way. That's where he shines. If you're trying to just for this event in particular, the Dark Heavens works just fine. It'll get you pretty far in the event. But again, you have to get 24 stamps to get the outfit, which sucks. It sucks. But all in all, these weapons, they're okay. And also, I want to go for the outfits because where this is a Halloween event, we probably won't be getting these back until next Halloween, if even at all. So I'm gonna try to get them if I can. If you found this video helpful in any way, be sure to let me know by liking and subscribing to the channel. I do guides for many RPG games, mostly Square Enix titles, and there will be plenty of videos around Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis going forward, so you don't want to miss any of those. We got guides and things like that coming out. But as always, thanks for watching, and for more Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis content, be sure to check out this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.